Hello, I'm David Kerr. You're watching Shalom World News. Here are your latest headlines from around the globe. The man who claims to have killed 18-year-old Nigerian seminarian Michael Nadi says he did so because the teenager, quote, continued preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ to his captors. Nadi was one of 4 young men from the Good Shepherd Seminary in the northwestern city of Kaduna who were kidnapped in January by a criminal gang seeking ransom money. While his 3 friends were subsequently let go, Michael Nadi was later found dead. Now, the leader of the gang responsible for that death has given a telephone interview from the prison where he is awaiting trial to a leading Nigerian newspaper. 26-year-old Mustafa Muhammad told the Daily Sun that the young seminarian had, quote, told him to his face to change his evil ways or perish. Mustafa said that while he admired Nadi's outstanding bravery, he was also angered by the seminarian's call to repent. He therefore decided to, quote, send him to an early grave. Michael Nadi's murder is but one of a series of attacks and killings on Christians in Nigeria in recent months. Despite public masses being suspended, over a quarter of American Catholics say their own religious faith has strengthened as a result of the coronavirus crisis. That's according to a new survey carried out by the Pew Research Center. They found that 27% of US Catholics say their faith has grown stronger during the present pandemic. Only 2% of Catholics say their faith has grown weaker. The majority, 63%, say recent events have made little difference to the strength of their Catholic faith. Overall, 24% of all respondents stated that the coronavirus outbreak has strengthened their own particular religious faith. Pope Francis has raised the Philippines' Cardinal Luis Tagle to the rank of Cardinal Bishop. That's the highest rank that can be bestowed upon a member of the Sacred College of Cardinals. Cardinal Tagle was Archbishop of Manila until December of last year when he was appointed Prefect of the Vatican-based Congregation for the Evangelization of Peoples. The bestowing of the rank of Cardinal Bishop upon Cardinal Tagle has been seen by many as a sign of the esteem in which he is held by the present pontiff. Also being made a Cardinal Bishop by Pope Francis is Cardinal Beniamino Stella. The 78-year-old Italian is the Prefect of the Vatican's Congregation for Clergy. All members of the College of Cardinals under the age of 80 have a vote when it comes to electing a new Pope. The college is divided into 3 orders: Cardinal Deacons, Cardinal Priests and Cardinal Bishops, with Cardinal Bishops the highest ranking. Meanwhile, Pope Francis offered Holy Mass upon Good Shepherd Sunday for the repose of the souls of priests and doctors who've lost their lives caring for the sick during the present COVID-19 pandemic. During his homily, the Pope said that those who have died remind him of Jesus, the Good Shepherd. More than 100 priests and 154 doctors have perished in Italy during the COVID-19 pandemic. Pope Francis also suggested that the church which Jesus desires is a, quote, community of tenderness, of kindness, of meekness. And he said that Good Shepherd Sunday, which is the 4th Sunday of Easter, should be a beautiful day of peace and tenderness. 484 babies have been saved and 10 abortion clinic workers have quit their job. That's just some of the outcomes being claimed by the organisers of 40 Days for Life as they bring their Global Spring campaign to a close. The statistics were posted on the pro-life group's Twitter feed. 40 Days for Life came into existence in the year 2004 when 4 pro-life activists in Texas felt called by God to launch a 40-day campaign of prayer, fasting and community outreach to end abortion. The organisation now has presence in 63 countries. The United States Commission for International Freedom has published its annual report. It details violations of religious freedom in 29 countries around the globe. The Commission is an independent, bipartisan body of the US federal government. It was created by the 1998 International Religious Freedom Act. This year's report recommends that the US State Department redesignate Burma, China, Eritrea, Iran, North Korea, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Tajikistan and Turkmenistan all as countries of particular concern when it comes to religious freedom. It's now for the US federal government to consider the report and respond accordingly. Well, that's all for now. Do join me next time for more headlines on Shalom World News. Until then, may God bless you. Shalom.